Welcome to Elohim Inspirational. Today, we bring you one of the most powerful stories in the Bible, the story of the 10 plagues of Egypt from the book of Exodus 7:12. A tale of faith, power, and the lengths God went to free his people from slavery. Get ready as we journey back in time to ancient Egypt, where a mighty showdown unfolds between Pharaoh and the God of Israel. Our story begins with a man named Moses, a Hebrew raised in Pharaoh's palace but later called by God for a special mission, to demand the freedom of the Israelites, who had been slaves in Egypt for over 400 years. God gave Moses and his brother Aaron a message: "Let my people go." But Pharaoh, he refused. He was powerful, stubborn, and had no respect for the God of Israel. Moses raised his staff, and suddenly, the Nile River turned to blood. The fish died, the water smelled terrible, and there was nothing to drink. Still, Pharaoh refused. Next, frogs invaded Egypt. They were in houses, beds, ovens, everywhere. Pharaoh begged Moses to remove them, but once they were gone, he changed his mind. Then swarms of gnats covered people and animals. Imagine tiny bugs crawling all over you. But Pharaoh still said no. Flies filled the land, buzzing in Pharaoh's palace. Yet in Goshen, where the Israelites lived, not a single fly was found. All Egyptian cattle, horses, and sheep suddenly died. But again, the Israelites' animals were untouched. Painful boils broke out on the Egyptians, covering their skin. Even Pharaoh's magicians were suffering. A mighty storm came down, hail mixed with fire. It destroyed crops, houses, and trees. Yet, Pharaoh still refused to free the Israelites. Then, locusts swarmed Egypt, eating every green plant left. Nothing remained. Pharaoh called Moses, but again, his heart was hardened. For 3 whole days, a deep darkness covered Egypt, so thick no one could even see each other. But in Goshen, where God's people lived, there was light. Even after 9 plagues, Pharaoh still wouldn't listen. And so, God gave a final warning, the most devastating plague yet. Tonight, the firstborn of every Egyptian family will die. But if my people mark their doors with the blood of a lamb, they will be spared. That night, the angel of death passed through Egypt, and the firstborn of every Egyptian family died, from the poorest servant to Pharaoh's own son. Finally, Pharaoh had enough. He called Moses and let the Israelites go. God had delivered his people. Wow, what a journey of faith and deliverance. The story of the 10 plagues is a powerful reminder of God's might and his unwavering commitment to his people. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Until next time, stay inspired and keep the faith alive.